You know, someone said, say it loud, say it proud. They look up, they see clouds. They don't see the sun. But can you be the sun? If you don't see the light, can you be the light? How can we do this? How can we create our own sunshine? Is it possible? Is it plausible? To create your own sun? Creating our own sunshine comes with understanding that the power is yours. There's much more in store when you realize that the power is yours. There was a cartoon we used to see called Captain Planet. You ever heard of Captain Planet? All these humans, they had these rings, right? They would have these rings on their fingers, and the rings had different powers, different elements. They were working with the elements. This was before Avatar, right? And they would put it out: earth, wind, water, fire. And they would have these rings of power, right? And then when they would combine their elements, when they would combine their rings of power, they would all unite, and the earth would swarm in a tornado and a maelstrom of energy and earth and the energy, and would come up from the crust of Mother Earth, and then it would form out of the dust, out of the muck, out of the murky water, out of the elements. Captain Planet. And he would come out of the earth like Superman, like, right? In this huge wind and fire and earth and water and everything would combine, and he would be like, the power is yours. That's what he would do. I remember as a young kid watching that show, him pointing at the TV screen, pointing at you, and saying, the power is yours. In this big old deep voice, the power is yours. And all the kids, they had their individual elements, their individual power, but he was telling them it didn't come from the ring. Right? That you could do anything, that the power is actually yours. You can create it. Every day could be your birthday. It is never belated, right? When we have celebrated, it is awesome to see yourself blossom and come into your own knowing with the energy growing. If you want happiness, choose it. Don't wait for anyone to bestow it upon you. Live your life like you mean it. This is all there is. Appreciate the nuance of who you are. Find wonder in your surroundings. Notice the rainbows after the rain. And when rain gets you down, create your own sunshine, because you are the only one who can. So may you understand, the time is always at hand to create your own light. You're the only one who can, right? This is the power given to every woman and man, every boy, every girl, all over the world. You can create your own sun. This is the choice. And it might even start with using your voice. To go ahead and proclaim with no guilt and no shame, embracing life's impermanent change. We can never remain. We are never the same. But we can fly like a bird. We can soar like a plane. By what we think in the brain and what we see with our eyes, we rise above our limitations as we take to the sky, right? If you're wondering why, on a natural high. So like they say, you know, our mentality creates our reality. If we see our perception in any direction, why don't you choose it for yourself? Why don't you choose the one that serves you and doesn't disturb you for your own mental health? Choosing to say, I create my mentality so I can reshape my reality. And the happiness that I used to put off doesn't have to be an eventuality. I can create that happiness now as I am rediscovering how. Right? And when you understand your own power, you might even take a bow. You might even say, hey, I salute you today. Namaste. Peace and blessings your way. When you look at yourself, you have all that you need. And the proof is in the power as you continue to proceed. Just planting a little nugget, just planting a seed, right? Letting you know to continue to feed your mind, your soul, your body, your spirit. Share this with someone else. Let someone else hear it, right? So happiness is yours. We never have to fear it. It is always here. And when you look within, it is always near.